We also have an update in the murder conviction of Amber Geiger. She's the Dallas police officer who shot and killed Botham Jean, a former Harding University student, inside his apartment. Attorneys for Geiger are now appealing her conviction, saying they want a new trial or to have her conviction replaced with one for criminally negligent homicide, which carried a maximum punishment of 2 years in jail. Geiger is currently serving a 10-year prison sentence. A man is hoping for a policy change at Oaklawn Casino after he says he was discriminated against at the door. Jordan Kirk says he and his husband went to the casino Friday night. Security told him he could not bring his bag inside. Kirk pointed out other women were carrying in purses and larger bags. He says after arguing back and forth, a manager only allowed him in once they searched his bag for explosives.
You can't say like a man can't carry a bag inside, but then a woman, can carry a bag in. It's just not right.
Oaklawn Casino says they apologized to Kirk for the inconvenience. They also sent us a statement regarding his complaint. You can find that on our website, KARK.com. An Arkansas family is hoping for some answers after they say another casket was buried on top of their loved one. The family says it happened at Paradise Memorial Gardens in Malvern. Sheila Collins has visited her late husband's gravesite for 5 years. But she says things took a turn for the worse last month when the cemetery got new ownership. She went to visit his grave and found another casket had been placed over her husband's plot. Now the cemetery's owner claims her husband was never buried there.
The marker's been there for 5 years. I've been there many times in those 5 years. I know that's where my husband is.
Collins plans to take legal action if the owner can't tell her where her husband is located. We reached out to the cemetery's ownership and did not hear back. The NFL is confident it will have a full 2020 season. It's possible that some teams will be required to follow bubble protocols in their cities with extended hotel stays and other unique guidelines. Teams have not started practicing in pads yet. The NFL understands there will likely be issues that pop up, like players not being able to practice or having to miss out on some games. But right now, it is not anticipating anything that would be enough to shut down the entire season or cancel any games. Meanwhile, on the college level, the Mid-American Conference is the first conference in Division I college football to voluntarily forego all of its games in 2020. The conference commissioner said there are too many unknowns to put student athletes in a possibly compromising situation. Commissioners of the Power 5 conferences held an emergency meeting yesterday. Some of the Big Ten presidents are ready to pull the plug on its fall sports season and are trying to gauge if commissioners and university presidents and chancellors from the other Power 5 conferences will fall in line with them. That would include the SEC. Now, a vast majority of Big Ten presidents have indicated that they would vote to postpone football season, hopefully to the spring. As for Arkansas, the Hogs got their fall schedule last week. It includes a home game hosting Georgia and then a trip to Florida. Both are preseason top 10 teams. Athletic Director Hunter Yurachek, he put out a statement saying that their already tough schedule could now be the hardest in college football history. But he did express confidence, saying that Sam Pittman and team are up for any challenge. You can find that statement there on his Twitter page as well. But that brings us to our big question of the day. We wanted to know if you think fall sports should be postponed. We posted that on our Facebook page. We're going to take a look at some of your comments here. This is what some of you have had to say. Red says they shouldn't be postponed. Let them play and let the people who are scared stay home. Gail chimes in. She says, yes, they should be pushed back until we get control over the virus. We've been reading your comments all morning long. Plenty of you had much to say about this topic. You can find that on our Facebook page once again and join the conversation. All right.